What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon, NBA DFS video. It is Thursday. It is March 13th. We are back. We are 1 week away from March Madness. Now, I want to run a little poll to see if you guys are interested. So email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. Let me know if you guys are interested in a March Madness bracket. $20 to get in, depending on how many people there are that we get in by next Thursday. We will then decide if it's first, second, and third place or how many there are. So if you are interested for a $20 entry, let me know by emailing me, and going into the Discord, I'm going to create a channel for you. And we'll see. Hopefully we get enough people. But if you've never been to the channel before, welcome to the channel. We do things a little bit differently here. Anytime there are at least 5 games on the slate, we're going to give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks throughout the day. Now, each position will change a little bit throughout the day when news breaks. We have a ton of questionable guys we're still going to talk about. We're going to look at. Value will open up, so I'll tell you, go to FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, which you will find this right here on the screen as you see it. You can go check that out. Under the NBA tab, we've got Vegas odds all the way down to cheat sheet. We got simulations, we got projections. So we are going to give you some of them. If you want to see all the projections, all the simulations, everything, that is on the website. And on top of everything else, we have meaningful, Tuesday. Tuesday we have meaningful baseball. We have a 2-game Tokyo baseball slate that actually counts for the season between the Dodgers and the Cubs, and we're going to break down both of those games for you. We're going to build some lineups with you as well. We're going to break down everything. So MLB is so close. I think we are 16 days away from the actual season. With every other team, we have the Tokyo next week, so we're very excited. We try to have giveaways every single day. We try to have 2, I should say. Here's how to win. Like the video, be a subscriber, and leave a comment on this video. If this video gets a minimum of 50 likes and you've left a comment, you will have a chance to win a free week of FTA+. Now, that is a week of all sports that we offer. If the video gets 100 likes, that is at least a month for you, absolutely free. 150 likes is a free year. 200 or more likes is a lifetime pass. Now, I've had a couple of people ask to extend this, so we will extend this. If you are interested in a yearly pass, normally $199, if you email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com, and say you want that yearly pass discount, we will give it to you for $75, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App in that time. So you have until the season starts. After that, it will be $199. So if you guys are interested in that, email us for $75 instead of $199. Second way to win. Somewhere in this video there'll be a keyword or key phrase. Be on the lookout for it, listen for it, and type it in, and you will have a second chance to win. You will win a free week in that instance. So we are going to roll this from yesterday's video. We had at least 50 likes, so we will see who the winner is. Timothy Jones, congratulations. Now, you had hump day was the keyword, but we're going to re-roll it for the keyword. So you still have a 1 in 22 chance to get that. But congratulations to Timothy. All you got to do is email me and we will get you set up. Let me know your username on the website because I do believe you have one. And the winner for the keyword is... there you go. Bruiser Raider. Congratulations. You had the hump day comment. Let's go. Both of you are winners, and you guys can come back the next day, and the next day. So let's jump into it. So after we go through each position, we are going to build you a DraftKings lineup and a Fanduel lineup, which are completely free. They are tournament builds. They are not cash builds. It is a smaller 5-game slate today, but we're still going to hopefully bring home the bacon with you. So this is the part of the season where we're getting to a lot of questionable guys. A lot of people are out. Then value opens up throughout the day. So value will change throughout the day. If you want to see value changing, you want to see some core plays, get in the Discord, absolutely free down below. So looking at the start of the point guard. Now, it is Luka at the top. He is questionable. Tweaked something on Monday. He should be good to go here. This is something to pay attention to, but it is wild because we have him at the top. We're projected at 64 fantasy points. With LeBron being out, that makes sense. But then it is a massive drop of almost 20 points to the second place guy. So we have to see if Doncic is in. If Luka is in, then we will be great. If he is out, it will open up value because both him and Bron will be out for this team. So then value will be in the Lakers team. So we'll definitely pay attention to that. We got Steph Curry, number 2, at about 46 fantasy points. We got Cade Cunningham right around 46 to 50 fantasy points. Now, when we say mid-tier, we're looking about 8K or below, right around that range. And that's kind of where this is at. So, again, if Luka is out, Austin Reeves makes a ton of sense. Currently projected at 39, but if Luka is projected out, that should probably bump up to about 45 to 50. Now, again, we'll rerun the simulations about an hour and a half to 2 hours before tip-off. That'll update everything for you, so go check the website out then. We got Jordan Poole here against Detroit, 35 fantasy points. We got Malik Monk going here, 32 to 36 fantasy points. And then when I talk about value, we're looking at 5K or below. But again, these they'll change a little bit. You'll see a ton of value open up throughout the day. Now, when I'm talking value, we need probably, if they are a bench player and not a starter, we need 20 plus minutes out of them. We need at least 1.1 fantasy points per minute to feel comfortable at their price. But looking at early value through 10,000 simulations, Dennis Schroeder, 24 fantasy points. We've got Jose Alvarado right around 22 to 25. We've got Keon Johnson right around 22 to 25 as well. So we'll move to the shooting guard position. At the top, we got Zach LaVine right around 37 to 40. Kobe White right around 36 to 42 fantasy points. We got Trey Murphy III going up against Orlando right around 34 to 36 fantasy points. So we'll go down the list. And you can see, I mean, there's nothing. Like mid-tier, there's really nothing here. People are out already. And then there's not a ton of mid-tier picks here at this price, which is wild. I mean, you could look at Cole Anthony, 32 fantasy points at under 5K, makes sense. Kevin Huerter, 4,300, right around 28. Malik Beasley, 25 fantasy points. And then you're just down here trying to find some value. Again, if Luka's out and we've got all that, Dalton Knecht here, 22 to 25 fantasy points. Tim Hardaway Jr., 20 fantasy points. Marcus Smart against Detroit, 20 to 24 fantasy point range. It's just one of those days where there's not a ton of like massive plays that make a ton of sense, and you're going to find value somewhere today. And again, we're to the part of the season where people are going to be sitting or resting injury management before the playoffs, and that's kind of why I'm slowing down with NBA. I'm still going to bring you guys content. I'm slowing down with it. I am ramping up for baseball. You guys have no idea. I will link our just a random baseball video from last year. Go check it out. See how we broke down every single slate. It was about 45-minute video a day, but we broke down pitchers, batters, top hitters, BVP, history. We broke down everything, simulations. Like, we broke it down. And I want to break it down for you guys this year as well. So, tell me if you're pumped for MLB. So, looking at small forward, we already know LeBron is out. I'm looking at Franz Wagner here, 45 to 48 fantasy points. Jimmy Butler right around 40 fantasy points. DeMar DeRozan right around 34 to 36. Mid-tier in this area right around here. And depending on where you want to go, I got Cam Thomas right around 31 fantasy points. Kyle Kuzma against the Lakers. If Giannis was out, Kuzma would obviously bump up. His prices come up, though, 30 to 34 fantasy points. And Zaire Williams right around 26. And then trying to find some value, depending if they play. Again, we got to wait to see. We've got Gary Payton II, 19 fantasy points. Buddy Hield, 19. And Corey Kispert right around 19 to 22 fantasy points. We move to the power forward. Giannis is questionable. He's got that questionable tag. He's had it every single day. It feels like he's had it every single day. And again, he played 2 days ago, put up 52.7. My problem is his price has gone up. It is against the Lakers. LeBron is gone. The minutes are right around 34, 35 minutes. We know that. When you're looking at 11,000, you need 65 plus out of him. Seeing if he has not played the Lakers this year. So, again, with a slate like this, you kind of need, with the value that should open up, that is already open and should open up throughout the day, I think we're good. Giannis, if he's 100% and we know he's going to play 33 minutes, 35 minutes, I think we play him today against the Lakers. Would love him even more if Luka was out. We'll definitely see. We got Paolo, about 46 to 50 fantasy points. We've got Tobias Harris against Washington, 32 to 35. It just depends if the game's going to be a blowout. Little bit concerned about that. They are 14-point spread at the moment. So again, like if Detroit goes up big, Harris could be one of them that sits. Same thing with Cade Cunningham. Mid-tier for this, there's not a ton. Justin Champagny, about 28 to 30. Jonathan Kuminga, who is probable now, was questionable, but looks like probable. He has not played for 31 games. My problem is he's not played since January 4th. The minutes were, he obviously got hurt. Before that, the minutes were 25 to 30 plus. We'll see. It's a game against Sacramento. Golden State's supposed to be up. They're projected to win this game, 120.2 implied team total to 111.9 for Sacramento. I don't know if they're going to ease him back in. That's the only problem with that. Currently, though, if they don't ease him back in, he gets 30-plus minutes. We're looking about 26 to 30 fantasy points. Keegan Murray right around 26 to 30, and Oscar Thompson right around 25 to 28. And then some sort of value that not a ton. A lot will have to go his way if we want to see him in there. But Jared Vanderbilt right around 22 fantasy points. Dorian Finney-Smith right around 22. And Carlo Makovic right around 18 to 22. Now we go to center position. We are at the center position for you. We are looking what they bring to the table. And at the top, we've got Sabonis, who's questionable. Is he probable back? Is he back? Yeah, I don't know if he'll play. With a hamstring running up and down the court, played 1 minute on the first. He has not played in 2 weeks. This is something I'm gonna just assume he's out. If he's in, I don't think I want to pay $9,200 for him. I don't trust him enough. So we will go down the list. We'll look at Jalen Duren against Washington, and as long as it's not a huge blowout and he sits, we're looking about 36 to 40. We're looking at Nikola Vucevic right around 36 to 40 as well. Looking at another one, Draymond Green for Golden State, 31 fantasy points. Going down the list, mid-tier, depending on how far down you want to go, we could look at Alexander Sarr, 32 fantasy points. Nick Claxton, 30. Wendell Carter Jr., about 28 to 32. And if you are one that comes down here to find some sort of value, Quentin Post, if they get up big and he gets some extra run, about 20, 22. Goga against New Orleans, about 16 to 20. And again, these value, I'm not in love going down this far. If you want to go even lower, Trey Jameson, I don't know. Let's see. Played the 10th, played 18 minutes, so the minutes could be there, and he's 3,200. If he gets run, if Luka is out, with LeBron being out, he could get some run. Problem is he has not done much with it. Now he's 200 more. Obviously, he has not played Milwaukee this year. If you're looking at him, current projections right around 15 fantasy points, which would be great, be right around 5 times value at 3,200. It just depends. So I'm probably not paying down at center today. So there you have it. Those are some of the projections, some of the simulations. 10,000 simulations done. We'll do another 10,000 right around 2 to 2 hours before tip-off, and we'll update all the projections and everything like that. So if you want to check everything else out, you can check us out for $10 for a week, $30 for a month, or up until the baseball season starts, $75 for a year instead of $200. That being said, the keyword or key phrase of today is Thirsty Thursday. Because it is Thursday, we're very excited. We've got MMA on Saturday, NASCAR on Sunday, basketball, obviously those days. Baseball next Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to look. We already have. So the teams are already in Japan. They're already getting accustomed to the time. Obviously, there's showdown since it's only 2 teams, 1 game for each day. We're going to break it down for you. We're going to look at them. We're going any statistics that we need. We're going to look at the Tokyo Dome. I think that's where they're playing. We're going to have a video out for you. Now, I might put the video out a little bit earlier. I might put it out on Sunday or Monday just to get excited for it. So I am very excited. But that being said, you guys, we are going to build a Fanduel and a DraftKings lineup. Now, these are early projections. These can and most likely will change, and this is in the instance that Luka actually plays. If he's in, I want him to play. He's my highest projected guy for the day. I think he'll probably play because, I think he will. But again, anything can happen throughout the day. If he is out, that obviously will bump up a ton of value throughout the day, especially for Lakers players who are already priced kind of down. So we will take advantage of that if Luka is out. And again, these are tournament-only lineups. These are not cash lineups. Take this as a first look for the NBA. Hopefully, you guys like it as well. So there's a early tournament lineup for DraftKings. We'll enter that one. And I have already built the Fanduel lineup for you. Again, with Luka in there. If he is out, obviously things will change up massively with the price difference. Like, if Luka was out, I would switch up Wendell Carter. I'd find some more value there, or I'd pay up more there. Dorian Finney-Smith is a tournament-only pick. Obviously with the Lakers, if you look at him, game log-wise, did not play the 10th, but prior to that, he was playing 30-plus minutes. Hasn't done a ton with them yet, so this can and most likely will be one that we change. So if you want to take him out and you want to look at like a sort of a value at 4K, Trey Lyles, game log-wise, minutes have been there a little bit. Production, not so much. But if they are playing from behind, he could get a little bit extra run if they are getting blown out. I think he would be one that would get a boost there. So just an early lineup for you, not a set in stone. This is the only lineup. If you want to see other lineups, we do have them on the website, fantasyteamadvisors.com. Click the links. Under the NBA tab, we got our cheat sheet, which we have plays at each position. Usually about 6 to 7 plays at each position for cash, 6 and 7 for tournaments. And then we do have a couple of spots for FanDuel and DraftKings our lineups that we built. One for cash, one for tournament for the day. Great starting point. Don't just copy paste. We're trying to make you better DFS players. We're not just trying to give you everything. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, get those down below. Let's have a great Thursday. Hopefully you guys got in for PGA. Let me know how you guys are doing there. If you have questions, let me know. If you want to email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com, or hit us up on our Discord. You can IM me there, or if you don't want people to see it, or you can